If you're living at home and you're wondering how you should budget your money, you need to watch this video.
When I lived at home, my parents never taught me how to budget money. And actually, when I turned 16, I had to go get a job in order to start paying for my own stuff because my dad said that I had to start paying for my own bills because I was one of 8 kids in the house and he wasn't going to pay for any of our stuff. So I had to have a job in order to pay for my own car insurance and my own gas. And I'm old, like Philip always likes to point out.
Yeah.
And when I was still a teenager, most people didn't have cell phones. But if I did have a cell phone back then, I'm sure he would have made me pay for that too.
So if you're living at home and you're working, we're going to show you the best way to budget your money so you can still have a life. There's a lot of different budgeting methods out there, and there's not a one-size-fits-all for everyone. But what we're going to talk about today is the 50-30-20 rule, which is revised for people that are living at home and have a job.
So we tweaked the classic 50-30-20 rule, which normally sucks, it's outdated, totally unrealistic for today, and we made it way better and applicable for young adults who are just starting out. And it goes like this: 50% of your money is used for savings, 30% is used for investing, and then the last 20% is used for spending and having fun.
So stick around because we're going to break this stuff down for you guys.
Hey, I'm Alex,
And I'm Philip,
and we teach you what you need to know about being a grown-up.
because adulting shouldn't suck. If you guys are wondering why we're not in our usual setup, that's because we are currently attending a financial conference in Orlando, Florida called FinCon. And you guys are going to get to see some of our awesome interviews that we did with some of the people here. So that's why we have a different setup.
For this video, we're assuming that you don't have to work and help your family pay bills, which we know is a reality for a lot of families, but for this video, we're just gonna keep it simple.
Yeah, so like when you get paid, you should automatically be putting 50% of your income that you would earn into your savings account. You should be saving for things that cost a lot of money, stuff like moving out, stuff like getting a car, or whatever other big goal that you have that you're saving up for. When you're putting in large chunks of money like this into your savings account every time that you get paid, you're gonna reach those goals that you're saving for a lot faster.
So next up is the 30% that you would use for investing, and that could be in the traditional stock market with bonds and stocks or cryptocurrency, but if you're not 18 yet, then you can't invest in those things, and there's a lot of different ways you can invest, or you can start saving up to invest. You can get into, well, you have to be over 18, but you can start getting into real estate or saving up for real estate if that's your thing. You can have a side hustle that you're putting money into. You can be buying online courses or equipment if it comes down to investing in yourself, which is one of my favorite ways, because one of the best investments you can ever make is in your own ability to go make more money. But there's a lot of ways you can invest, and it doesn't always just have to be the stock market.
So after you put away 50% of your money into your savings account and then the 30% of investing in either yourself or into the market or what have you, then the last 20% of your money is going to be hopefully all for fun. This is what you can use to go out with your friends or buy new clothes or video games or whatever it is that you want to spend your money on. But if you do live in a household where your parents are having you pay for things like your cell phone bill or your car insurance, your gas or what have you, then this is where that money is going to come out of your budget for those type of expenses.
So as a recap, the 50-30-20 rule when you're a young adult and living at home is 50% of your money goes into your savings, 30% goes to investing, and then 20% goes to spending or having fun.
If you're wondering why we think the traditional 50-30-20 rule is trash, we have a video on it and we're going to link that somewhere, so make sure you guys check that out. We actually recommend the 70-10-10-10 rule for young adults who are trying to budget their money. If you want to see why, again, check out that video. If you guys like this video, make sure you hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. In the comments below, let us know if you had any questions about this budgeting method.
And we'll see you in the next video.